Hello everyone and welcome to Whatever Else. It's PM Rice, it's Hauser. We're going to talk about whatever else. Hauser, how are you doing today, my good sir?
I'm doing damn fine, PM, man. Let me tell you something. The water that I'm drinking right now, it's fucking delicious.
I find that very hard to believe that you drink any water, but you know what? I'm glad that you are starting to get healthy.
I will turn my camera on and show you. What the fuck you mean start healthy? You're fat as fuck.
Hey, only one of us is the fatter one, and it is not me.
Okay, then that means you're the biggest loser, huh? How do you like that?
Well, that technically means I'm the smallest loser, but I mean, I'm just saying, in a sumo wrestling match, you might win, but you're also probably gonna lose.
And why is that?
Well, because you might beat me, but that just means that you're fatter than me.
That means I end up winning and get whatever is in the purse.
Well,
being fat has its financials.
Which is why we are both.
But are you fatter than me? Probably.
I will fly to Buffalo. Actually, I'll probably drive to Buffalo, and we will. I will.
Well, here's the thing. I got about a 6-inch advantage over you because you're kind of built like a fucking meatball, I think.
A marshmallow, but yeah, sure, same thing.
Marshmallow? I'm more built like a fucking yam.
Yam is such a funny word. I hope you know that.
So. It is.
And it fits for a very funny dude, which is why I'm glad to have you on my podcast.
Your podcast? This is our podcast.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I contracted you to be the co-host of my podcast. There you go.
Co-host? We're both hosts.
Exactly. Co-host PM Rice, co-host Hauser.
Okay, good.
That's what I mean, to be my co-host on my podcast.
Anyways, we got a fantastic opening show for y'all today. We got a couple of topics that we want to talk about, but first I just want to ask, how has your day been going, PM?
It's been going pretty good, actually. I've been looking up a lot of stuff. I've seen that Patrick Laine scored his first as a Canadian last night. Hell yeah. I've seen that the Laval Rocket doing good things so far against Syracuse Crunch, non-hockey wise. Pretty good. I've been reorganizing my DVD collection for like the 18th time this year. And my God, like I know I have a lot of DVDs, but holy shit, it's been a day process. Like it's been a day thing. Like
how many do you have?
I want to say 1,300. I can tell you right now because I have an app on my phone that actually calculates all my movies. I have 1,123 to be exact.
Hoarders.
Okay, I'm not like that bad. It's not like every time I go out, I get a new DVD. I've actually toned it down from where I was like 2-3 years ago, where every time I would go out, I would have to get one. I mean, not 2-3 years ago, but like 5-6 years ago. Now it's like, I'll look, if we go to like the corner store, we have a little corner store that has DVDs, I'll look, and I won't buy anything most of the time. I'm very proud of myself for that.
Are they at least cheap?
Yeah, they're like $5. Usually I'll only buy movies that like I really want. There's we'll head up to Cornwall, Ontario sometimes. The DVDs are not great prices. They're like $4 each. Not great. But again, I only buy like movies that I really want and that are kind of worth the $4. So
wait, do you collect them just for the sake of collecting them, or do you like plan on like holding on to them and then flipping them at a later date?
It's kind of both. It's actually 3 things. 1, the collecting. 2, some of them I'm collecting, especially recently, to flip them. Like, I've been collecting a lot of the old, like, Disney movies, like Bambi, Snow White, stuff like that. Which, actually, Snow White is something we could talk about again later, probably. But
I would rather not.
Fair enough. We don't need to. We don't need to give that movie attention. But it's like I've been collecting a lot of those old Disney movies, like Bambi, Snow White, Lion King, Lady and the Tramp, stuff like that. Because we went to a pawn shop that's about half an hour away. The movies went down in price. They used to be 8 for $10. They're now $1 each. So I bought a bunch of them, and I'm hoping to flip them eventually when Disney Plus eventually crashes and everybody's looking for these movies again. That's when I step in and make the big profit. And obviously some of them I'm trying to watch. Like I'm looking at my collection of Mad Men. I bought season 1 and season 3. because I eventually want to watch Mad Men. It's just a matter of when I get to it. I don't know, but it's honestly a mix of all three. And then I collect it because I love movies and I love DVDs and I just love collecting them.
I guess I can relate in a way because when I used to collect Funko Pops, I mainly just collect them because they looked cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now they're just rotting away on my shelf. I have not gotten a single one in about 2-3 years.
I was about to ask you, when was the last time you got a Funko Pop?
Yeah, I mean, I just lost interest in it, I guess. Like,
yeah?
Eventually, one of these days, they might become something, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you just gotta... I don't know if you have that app or the website where you can look up the values of them. Like, shit, go for that.
I mean, I'm sure I can look it up, but do I want to? No, not really. I don't feel like it.
I'll do it then. Shit, just take a picture of them, send them to me. I'll do it. I have time to kill.
Yes, because I think it would be smart to see how much a Fortnite fucking Funko Pop is worth.
Well, you never know. I mean, like, take a picture, by the way. Not, like, send them to me. Like, take a picture.
I could probably send it to some desperate 6-year-old parents looking to find a last-minute Christmas gift for $35.
Then do it, dog. You gotta have that mentality of being a tycoon or whatever they're called.
Because with fucking Fortnite OG coming back this Friday, as time of recording this Friday, it's gonna be another rise from the fucking Gen Alpha.
Yes, Gen Alpha with Fortnite. Fortnite's a thing I never understood. Like, I've played it a couple times, mostly with you, Hauser. I've played it a couple times. I never understood the hype. Like, it's in that whole Call of Duty realm where it's like, it's a first-person shooter, essentially, and they're third person, first person, whatever. They're not fun games. Shooters are not fun games unless it's Grand Theft Auto, where it's just part of the experience. It's not the whole thing. Call of Duty is not fun. Fortnite is not fun.
Here's the thing, though. You had to get into Fortnite when it was early. You try getting into it now, you're not going to get into it.
Well, no, I tried in like 2019, 2020 when it was like mega popular, and I just didn't care for it. I didn't care about it.
It's because it was at a time like 2017. It was the rise of battle royale style games because those never exactly were conceived before like 2016. This was something fresh and had a unique design. It was third person instead of first person. Different graphics, a different art style. It wasn't like all in your face like war, like Call of Duty. It was different.
So that's what kind of could go on. You can go.
That's what contributed to its success. I got into it like right at the start of it, like in mid to late 2017, I think it was.
Okay.
And I've been playing it since. So it's one of those things where you had to get into it early, or else you're not going to understand it. Because like Fortnite's been around for almost 8 years now.
About that 2016, yeah.
Like, if you're not going to get into it, then you're not going to get into it by now.
Yeah, no, which is weird, because Fall Guys I easily got into this year, despite it being like 5, 6, 7 years old now, I'm pretty sure.
That is such a different thing, because Fall Guys, it is technically like a Battle Royale style where the last one wins. It's not a shooter, though. That's probably why you like it. It's like party games.
Exactly, yeah. Like I fuck with Mario Kart, Mario Party, stuff like that. So
hey, don't be dissing Mario Kart, but I fuck with Mario Kart.
No. I'm just saying, if we were talking about party games, technically Mario Kart's not a natural party game. It's just more of a fun party game. It's not a party game designed to be a party game. I don't mind Mario Kart. I used to play. There was one time I had Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It was literally for like a day I had it, not even, and it was really fun. And I've been trying to catch that high ever since with a Mario Kart.
Go-to character.
Go-to character for Mario Kart. From what I recall, I think Toad.
Everybody says Toad. I was always a Koopa Troopa guy.
Were you a Koopa Troopa guy?
Always.
I don't think I ever tried the Koopa Troopas. I think for me it was Mario, Luigi,
I mean, it
and
makes
the Toad.
no difference whatsoever on who you choose. It's just a matter of preference.
Skill.
It still does not matter in the character you choose whatsoever.
No, yeah, but Toad, I always loved Toad, dude. I fucked with the Toad. Luigi, I always preferred over Mario too, because I thought Mario was kind of a scumbag. I thought he was kind of a piece of shit.
How the fuck did you come to that consensus?
Dog, have you never seen how Mario tries to fuck on Luigi? Dog, he's always trying to steal Princess Daisy. He never feels happy for his brother. He always tries to shit on him in competitions. Like, that's your fucking brother.
Because he's the main guy.
Luigi's the main guy. Luigi's my main guy.
All Luigi could do is jump higher.
Dog, Luigi, he got big dick energy. That's what Luigi's got.
Why are we arguing over this?
I don't know. Why are you choosing to defend Mario? Why are you defending an abusive brother?
I don't know.
Speaking of abusive, I've got something that I want to talk about. Hauser.
Let me guess. You want a couple minutes on Brad Pitt?
Yeah. I how did you know? Holy shit, that was a good guess, actually, dude. Yeah, I would like a couple minutes.
I'll let you say whatever you want. I got nothing on this whole topic. Just go off.
All right, thank you.
The mic is yours.
I will go off, Queen. All right.
Never say that again, or I will fucking leave, and this will just be a solo fucking podcast.
Oh, all right, perfect. This is my podcast. All right,
Original name, dipshit.
Fair. All right. By the way, this is your PM that you're talking to this way, my guy. But So I wanted a couple minutes to talk about this. So, Brad Pitt has been engaged in a lengthy. He was engaged at one point to Angelina Jolie, but they've since divorced. There's been a very messy legal battle going on. Now, I don't know exactly what the legal battle is about. If it's about the kids, if it's about the divorce and everything. I just know that there is so I believe it's about their business, actually. The business that they co-own together. Angelina sold like her shares without consulting Brad Pitt or whatever. And now there's a legal battle going on there. There are documents that are allegedly coming out, which may potentially prove that Brad Pitt could have abused his kids one time. And I say one time. And I'm going to give the context because this is... it's come out what the documents talk about. It's been talked about a couple times. So basically, there was a incident on a plane where Brad Pitt, I believe, was a little drunk. And he was arguing with Angelina Jolie. I believe he pushed her. One of the kids came to her defense. He ended up choking the kid, and they had a separation on the plane. So essentially, it was a messy family dispute. And I really don't care if it comes out that Brad Pitt did this. I really don't give a shit. It's for a multitude of reasons. Number one, what's up?
I didn't say none.
Oh, it sounded like you quacked. But I don't care for a couple of reasons. Number one, every family goes through these at one point or another. Whether it's a one-time thing, a reoccurring thing, there are families who have dealt with much worse than, oh no, my billionaire dad choked me one time. There's a lot worse that could happen. He could have been sexually abusive. He could have been much more physically abusive. Could have been verbally abusive, which is probably the worst, the one you'd want most out of the abusive types, I'd argue. I really don't care about that because as far as we know, it was a one-time thing. Could have happened more, obviously, it could have. But assuming it's this one-time thing, every family goes through these types of disputes. Every family goes through at least one, presumably. Number two, I don't care because it's Brad Pitt, dog. It's Brad Pitt. This is the dude, this is the guy who killed Hitler. This is the guy who stopped Charles Manson. This is the guy who rebuilt the Oakland Athletics. This is the guy who got shot by George Clooney, and this is the guy who made Seven. Brad Pitt is a goddamn legend. Alright, he's made so many good movies that at this point, the only thing he could really do wrong is murder somebody or rape somebody, which obviously has not happened, would not happen. Brad Pitt has been one of the best actors in Hollywood for the damn near 30 years. He's not just a pretty face, he's actually a legitimately good actor. which Hollywood seems to be running out of them. Keep Brad Pitt in as long as you can. The last reason that I really don't care if these documents prove Brad Pitt did this at least once, is the hypocrisy. You'll look at someone like, for example, Michael Jackson, and I'll say the phrase, or the saying, I guess you could say, separate the art from the artist. So again, firstly, Michael Jackson has been accused for... Hauser, I'll go to you because I'm assuming you know a little bit about this. Michael Jackson, how long has he been accused of touching kids? What, 20, 30 years at this point?
Something like that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so Michael Jackson has been accused of touching kids plenty of years. And even if he didn't do it, the allegation is out there. But there are millions of people who do not give a shit that Michael Jackson might have touched some kids. They will still listen to his music. Dave Chappelle had a phenomenal joke from For What It's Worth, I believe is what it was, 2004, about R. Kelly. How what R. Kelly did wasn't that big of a deal. How if you're a 14-year-old girl, by the time you're 14, you'll know if you want to get pissed on or not. It's really funny. Yeah, it's a really funny a bit in a stand-up special. I highly recommend it. Just look up Dave Chappelle R. Kelly. You'll find it. People don't listen to R. Kelly anymore because of that. O.J. Simpson. Legacy has been tarnished, despite the fact that he's not a murderer. The glove didn't fit. But Brad Pitt has one fight with his wife and his kids, and we're going to try and stop casting him in movies? I don't know. For me... It's not a big deal. It's only in the news because it's Brad Pitt and his formerly famous wife. Angelina Jolie hasn't done anything in like 20 years. So she's not really that famous anymore, so she's kind of irrelevant. But, again, it's Brad Pitt. I'm a Brad Pitt fan. I like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's got my support fully in this. Even if he's an asshole personally. Marlon Brando was an asshole personally, and people still hail him as a phenomenal actor, one of the best of a generation. There's been nice people that have been horrible actors, but people still like them. People will still cast them. Kevin James has been famously called a very nice guy, and he's kind of a shit actor. Also kind of looks like Hauser, but...
What the fuck?
But yeah, so again, I side with Brad Pitt here. I'm a fan of Brad Pitt. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hauser, sorry. I think you can come back in. I think we should talk about something that you can relate to now.
No. We're going back a fucking second. What the fuck was that?
What? What's wrong? You want to talk about Brad Pitt again? I mean, we can keep talking about Brad Pitt.
No. What did you just say I look like?
I said that you look like Kevin Durant. I said you look like Kevin Durant.
I mean...
Oh, I think we lost Hauser. All right, moving on to the next topic, I believe.
This bitch.
I think we lost Hauser, so we're gonna move on to the next topic, I believe. How I'm gonna need you to be here, Hauser.
What the fuck do you mean? I've been screaming this whole time.
I haven't heard a goddamn thing you're saying. That's why I keep thinking that we lost you.
No.
Alright, so...
We're not moving on. You did not say fucking Kevin Durant.
I fine, I'll admit, you look like fucking Kevin James, bitch!
Yeah, you look like a fucking meatloaf. So you're not one to talk.
Yeah, at least I look like something that women want to eat. At least I look like something that women want a piece of. Boom. We bring the boom. Oh god. We are one episode in, Hauser, and my god. Alright. Well, you know what? Hey, if you apologize for saying I look like a meatloaf, I'll apologize for saying that you look like Kevin James.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Alright. Do you want to talk about anything else, Sporty? Or you want to just
I think we just need to mellow out a little bit. We both got a little heated.
Yeah.
I'm feeling musical in a way.
Why?
I don't know. Like, the best way for me to, like, mellow down a little bit is to put on some, like, my favorite song.
Okay, what's some of your favorite songs?
I have been a massive fan of Linkin Park lately, especially after they brought in Emily Armstrong, who I think is fantastic. What do you mean? Oh, like, hear me out. After Chester Bennington died, everybody thought Linkin Park was over. But when they came back earlier this year with Emily Armstrong as the new main vocalist, everybody says, this ain't Linkin Park, this ain't Chester. This isn't a Chester replacement. This is a new version of Linkin Park. This is a reboot.
Oh.
All right, it caught me off for a second. Where was I last?
Reboot.
It's or a rebrand if you do. But I have loved the new Linkin Park. Emptiness Machine, fantastic song. Heavy as the Crown, fantastic song. Emily Armstrong has a perfect voice for it. It blends so well. I know you're not the biggest fan of it.
No,
I just don't know.
I mean, it also doesn't help. I was never a big like Linkin Park guy, anyways. Like,
I get it. Like, your type isn't exactly like the hard rock or like the rock alt style.
No, there's a couple songs I like from them. Like, I think Shadow of the Day is phenomenal, but I'm just not big into that type of music. At least myself, I'm not.
Like, I know you're a country fan.
Yeah, I'm more country, Britpop type of listener.
I just cannot get into country.
And I'll say punk pop just because McKenna Grace makes some really good music. In fact, I will say this on the podcast, but PM Rice, yours truly, his number one artist on Spotify this year was in fact McKenna Grace.
We get it. You want to fuck McKenna Grace.
Hey. I'm just saying, if she ever wanted to come on the podcast, which after this first episode, I don't know why anybody would want to come on the podcast, but if she wanted to, I would like that. I would let her. We'd talk. And it'd be that.
All right,
but with that being said, House also wants to fuck Emily Watson, or whatever her name is.
Emily Armstrong?
Emily Armstrong, yeah, there you go. You want to fuck
Lance
Armstrong.
Oh, no. Emily Armstrong, on the other hand, I would.
Okay, you know what? Props to you for admitting that. Props to you, Hauser.
But sticking on the topic of music.
Yeah, I think there's something that happened a couple days ago we want to talk about.
Oh boy, Britney Spears.
Yeah, so Britney Spears has been in the news recently. Sporty, Hauser, I'll let you take this one.
Usually when you start off with Britney Spears is in the news, it's almost never a good thing.
No. As much as she's trying to improve her image.
Like, she has dealt with some shit in the past, but I think what happened a couple days ago might take the cake.
Yes.
Because a couple of days ago, Britney Spears posted on her Instagram a video where she said that she is 5 years old, attending kindergarten, and people are debating all over the internet, on X, on Facebook, on Discord, on everywhere.
Don't forget, also moving to Mexico.
Oh, did she say that?
Yeah, she said moving to Mexico as well.
Yeah, but people are just saying, oh, clearly she's joking. I don't know if she is.
No.
I don't... Because it wouldn't shock me, because why would somebody joke about that very specifically? Oh, I'm 5 years old and attending kindergarten. But that's not funny for the first part.
No.
Two, why would somebody like her say that? She's had a series of issues mentally, so something like this coming out, there should be more concern than debate on whether, is she joking? She's clearly not okay.
No, especially if you've seen, since her conservatorship has ended, If you've seen the shit she's been posting on Instagram, she is fucking crazy. Or, at the very least, extremely out of touch with society.
Yeah, like I'm scrolling through X right now, and I'm seeing this one comment by, oh god. Alright, I'm gonna try to say this without, like, my bed starting to float. Tishaminga Tittlebomb.
Ah, what the fuck's going on?
He said, why were y'all saying free Britney?
It's mob mentality. That's literally
Honestly,
it.
Good question. Because it seems like, it seems like whenever Britney Spears is getting in the news nowadays, like I said, it's never anything positive. I've never really been a fan of her music to be...
No, I haven't either. Hauser.
It's just wild. What's that?
No, I'm saying I haven't ever really been a fan of hers either. I like one or two songs, but no, the general Britney Spears vibe. Again, I'm a country and a pop Brit pop type of guy. Ironically, I'm a fan of Brit pop, but I don't like pop by Brit.
That goes hard. That goes so hard. Like, can you just imagine what Britney's dad has to say about this? Like, if Britney's dad saw what the fuck that was on Instagram, what the fuck would he say? See, I fucking told you.
Exactly. Like, I know there's that whole documentary. I didn't watch it because I honestly don't give a shit about a multimillionaire crying about how they can't spend their money. I didn't watch that Freeing Britney or whatever the hell it was called. But, like, clearly there was a reason for her to be in the conservatorship. Like, even going back to, like, the 2000s, when you watch her in interviews, before her mental breakdown, before she went crazy, there was clearly something wrong there. Like, she was not mentally there. Like, of course, everybody will talk about the famous interview where she defends George Bush, and she's not there in that interview. She is not someone who people should be looking up to.
Yep. And again, she just turned 43, not 5. She's washed. She's been washed.
Yeah, I mean, she said she's not touring anymore. She's not releasing any music. The last shit she did was that Pretty Girls a decade ago in 2015 with Iggy Azalea that absolutely flopped.
I mean, she's essentially going on her Lindsay Lohan arc, but instead of prison all the time, it's just mental.
Yeah, it's literally just mentally unstable. That's all she is, and I hate to say that she's doing this for attention. Because if she was, she would just fake another mental breakdown.
I don't think it's attention. There is something wrong with her.
There has to be. And like, because last year even she said she was doing a movie apparently, and it wasn't like a Britney Spears biopic where she was rumored to be playing herself, which, oh god, that would have been hilarious. But she was apparently supposed to be cast in a movie. We haven't heard anything about that since she said something.
She's just riding the wave of 2000.
Yeah. She's riding that wave of, hey, I'm Britney Spears, I can do what I want, and
the face claim Britney Spears doesn't hold as much ground as it used to.
No, even a decade ago, it's like Britney Spears, and everybody's like, oh, okay, what's Britney doing? Now it's like, oh yeah, Britney Spears,
what's Britney doing now?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Especially since conservatorship. Again, if you've seen on Instagram what she's posting, like she's posting all these fucking videos of her dancing in bikinis, topless pictures, which I'm sure is really good for her 4 or 5-year-old kids to be seeing. Hopefully they don't have Instagram at that age, but holy shit, either way. She's posting these insane ramblings as well, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, get off Instagram and go get help. Like, I hope
that she gets help.
I'm gonna say, and I know this might be fucked up, I don't want her to. I need entertainment in my life. I need more entertainment in my life, and Like, there's one girl. I'm not gonna say her name because she's very, very small. But there's one girl I saw on Tinder one time, and I followed her on Instagram as a result because I was originally gonna try and go on a date and some shit. And I saw her. I'm gonna ignore what you just said, and I I followed her. I looked at her posts, Sporty. Hauser, my God, Jesus, like, she's posting on about how she was allegedly sexually assaulted because Donald Trump sent her alleged abuser after her, and how police are killing people, everyone she knows around her, and they're coming for her. It's like, my God, like, I follow her only because it's so funny, the type of shit that schizophrenics go through, are doing.
I wouldn't say funny is the right word.
Well, it's entertaining. It's interesting to look at. But, like, going back to Britney, like, you'll see, like, some of her most recent posts. Like, she posted a video of her dancing in this yellow top, and the caption is literally just yellow, 3 yellow dots. I say it's not a warning, just a shirt. Like,
that just sounds like somebody who's like sort of like trending towards the boomer stage in life, trying to be hip.
No, she's been trending there. Like, I don't know if she deleted all of them. But, like, she's posting, like, these big ass fucking paragraphs on Instagram talking about how she's going in, like, different places and shit, and it's like, it might be the boomer phase, but, like, 2-3 years ago, every week it felt like she was posting a different fucking rant about what fucking colors mean to her, and it's like, my God.
I'm surprised you've been keeping up with her that much.
Well, no, it's because, like, I'm following her because she used to post those fucking nude pics and shit, and I was like, well, shit, I had a crush on Britney Spears a decade ago. Shit, let me see what she's doing, what she's up to. And plus also because it was all over my Twitter feed as well, people posting that back then. Back when I had my original Twitter. Which, speaking of, on X, by the way, you guys can follow us at, I believe it's at HARDWIREDYT. You can follow us on there. Please go do so. The link for that will be in the description of this podcast.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, especially if you want to see more of whatever else with me and Hauser, of course, your 2 co-hosts. And if you want to see us get some special guests, send your friends, send your family, send your dog our way. Have them listen to the podcast and let us know who you want to see on the pod. I mean, we're open to getting anybody.
In the event we get Michael Vick on the show, do not send your dog.
Yes, true. Don't. And if you ever get Brad Pitt on the podcast, don't send your daughters or your sons, apparently. But or do. I mean, I don't care. Like I said earlier, I don't care. But but yeah. So Britney Spears is fucking crazy. But then again, we've known that for what, 20 years? When was her breakdown? 2006, 2007? We've known it for 20 years.
I've never really been big on Britney, so if that's what it is, I'm taking your word for it.
Yeah, something like that. It's been like 20 years since her mental breakdown. She shaved her head, whatever. Yeah. South Park, I know, has a really good episode on Britney Spears. I gotta watch that eventually. All right, I think it's time to move on away from Britney Spears, the attention whore that she is. I think it's time to move on to something else. Sporty, what do you think?
I agree. So let's move away from somebody whose attention way too long and start talking about a little bit of a cartoon that's been on for a bit too long.
Yes, I agree. I think it's time we should do a SpongeBob SquarePants tier list, Sporty.
Yes, indeed, because as we all know, SpongeBob is a favorite amongst all kids still somehow. But we've grown past it. Like, obviously, we've moved on. We always have cherished nostalgic SpongeBob. Like, there is some very good episodes, like, before the movie, and even a couple of gems after.
Oh, not just a couple of good episodes. The entirety of seasons 1, 2, and 3.
It's the songs. Yes, it's the songs, though. The songs are kind of like the glue, in a way, because while not every episode has, like, a musical number,
when they
do,
the
timing, it hits. It fucking hits.
Yeah.
And that is what this tier list is going to be about, because in this tier list, PM and I, we're gonna be ranking some of the top SpongeBob songs.
Yes, and as you can see here, if you're watching on the video version on YouTube, then you'll probably be seeing this. If you're listening on Spotify, which we're hoping to get this on Spotify, I do have a Spotify page to put this up on, but if you can see this on Spotify, or if you're just listening, then we apologize, but go to YouTube, peasant. No, seriously, if you're listening on Spotify, thank you. No matter where you're watching or listening, thank you very much. So, as you can see here, we've got 5 tiers. We've got horrible, of course, good, great, masterpiece, and the one, where we're only going to be putting one, the best of the best. Cleanliness is next to managerliness. And
oh, yes.
yeah, you can see we've got, I believe it's 19 songs here at the bottom. I think we're just going to start. So, Sporty, Hauser, sorry. The best time to wear a striped sweater. What are we thinking about this one? Because I'm putting it in masterpiece, personally.
I would put it what's right below masterpiece?
Great.
I think it's great. I think it's short. And it does, okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. I forgot to do this.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I would put it in great, honestly, because like it's short, it's still legendary, but compared to like what other songs are be going in masterpiece, I don't think it would hold up.
You know what? That is very fair. I'll put it in great for now. We might move things accordingly. But yeah, I do agree, especially because it's just the best time to wear striped sweaters all the time, one with a collar turtleneck. And Squidward's being a dick, and he just cuts it off there. So we don't get much more than that. So I will agree. Great. All right. Oh God. All right, we're on to something now here. So we've got the best day ever, and this is the one that we actually talked about off the pod, because we have some thoughts about this, Sporty, and you're wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong. I think you're the wrong one. Why do you think Best Day Ever is horrible?
It's just not good. I'll admit, it was used well in the SpongeBob movie credits. It was used very well there. In the actual episode Best Day Ever, my God, especially after the horrible episode that precedes it, like, having that song at the end, horrible decision. It completely taints the song. The episode itself does, I should say.
Here's the thing. We're rating the song, not the episode.
No, but I'm saying the episode taints the song for me. I can't listen to the song.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a horrible episode. It's one of the worst of season 5, I think it is, or season 4, whichever season it's from.
Here's the thing. I didn't like the episode at all, but I still like the song quite a bit. Like, it's catchy. And in the context of the episode, it was overplayed in the episode, but the very beginning, the first part of the episode that has the song, that was good. It at the end was not good.
No, it wasn't. It felt very unearned, because SpongeBob was kind of a little bitch.
Exactly, and the fact that I remember this, that Nickelodeon was hyping up to be like a massive episode.
Yes, they did that whole 100 best SpongeBob episodes.
Yep.
Just to put this at number 1.
It wasn't even a half-hour special either. It was a simple fucking 11-minute episode.
Yeah, just your standard SpongeBob episode. Exactly. It wasn't even double length. It wasn't even 22 minutes. It was just Best Day Ever, and
yep.
It broke my heart.
Question. If it wasn't at the end, and it was just at the very beginning, like where he was in bed, the fucking sun somehow comes to life and starts singing, what would you think of the song then?
I think it would be good at that point, actually. I think that it would be a good song. But again, I think it's just the fact that it's just awful at the end. It's not earned. SpongeBob's a little pussy-ass bitch.
That's on the episode then, and the fact that they were... Probably because Nickelodeon was promoting the shit out of it.
No,
if anything, they were... I don't know why the hell they were promoting this. Like, what was the occasion?
The Best Day Ever episode.
Oh, the Best Day Ever. They didn't even quote this as the best episode ever. It's literally just the best day ever. That could mean
they technically
any
did.
fucking thing.
Because again, remember, this is This was number 1 on the top 100 SpongeBob episodes at the time, or top 50 or whatever it was.
I don't think this was ranked. I think this was leading up to it. Number one, I'm pretty sure was the karate episode.
That actually makes a lot of sense then. I'm pretty sure. Or no, I might be misremembering. I know for sure it was either on the countdown or, like you said, it was leading up to it. I'm pretty sure it was there.
I think it was the best day ever countdown.
But yeah.
Where they just did a whole marathon.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Like you said at the end of the episode, it's not warranted. Like, well, we both said that. But you know
That's on the episode sucking, though.
I will give you... Because it's at the end of the SpongeBob movie, and the SpongeBob movie is one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever, I will hesitantly agree with you, Sporty, and I will put it in good
And
tier.
it was fine at the start of the episode, too, because nothing happened. It is like a good entry to the episode.
But at that point, it's not worth it then, because he's saying that it is the best day ever. Not it's going to be.
Yeah. Like,
So,
it's an expectation versus reality sort of thing there.
Sort of, except the episode didn't really hype itself up as being that. It was just, hey, it's going to be a great day, and then, SpongeBob's a little bitch. I say this despite loving SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I bought the first 100 episodes on DVD, but this was right at the beginning of that era of SpongeBob where it was really starting to over-rely on SpongeBob screaming and yelling. The animation style was about to change. Yeah. The torture porn episodes with Squidward and... Yeah, so I will give you...
Okay, good.
Yeah, I will give you best ever and good.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Boys Who Cry.
Boys Who Cry with Pearl's birthday song. It's all about you, Pearl, on your 16th birthday. I'm thinking this is just another great one. I like it. It's good. But I think it gets overhyped a little bit because it's always consistently a top 3, top 5 song, I feel like, from what I've seen. I think it's still great, but not quite a masterpiece. What about you, Sporty?
Good song, very forgettable song, though. Like, if this was at the end, do you know what kind of, like, made it better?
What?
Squidward,
yeah. Squidward's
performance, his version of Boys Who Cry.
Okay, if we're talking about that, that's arguably cleanliness next to managerliness.
Yeah. But this is the actual song. It's a good song, yes. Very forgettable, though. Like, it's in a forgettable episode that didn't have much going for it. Man, if fucking best day ever. And what was this episode? Whale of a Birthday.
Whale of a Birthday. Yep.
It was at that point where it was post movie, right? Where it was just mid, very mid and forgettable.
After dud special.
This wasn't even a special. I think this was just a simple episode.
It might have been. I feel like it was one of those specials though, because Patchy was like, "Oh, we're celebrating a birthday." I don't know why I did crabs, but
I don't know what episode this was paired with, but or was this paired with the fucking mattress episode?
It might have been. Let me look. I actually have the DVD. I can look. see, this is when being a DVD collector works. When I can't use my computer. It was paired with Karate Island. Karate Island?
One of the best episodes, of course.
We can talk about that another time.
I know. Well, consensusly, one of the best episodes. Like, it was number 1 on the countdown, I think.
Okay. Well, the countdown had like 8 season 4 episodes in the top 10.
Probably just because of modern
recency bias.
Yeah, that's it.
If you don't think that countdown was completely rigged, though,
I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing now. I'm critiquing the episode for it and not just the song.
Okay.
Again, the song. I agree. The song isn't great. It's a great song. It's forgettable, but it's still great.
All right. Yeah. All right. I don't think there's much discussion about this one. The campfire song masterpiece, right?
It's a given. Great one of like the top episodes of SpongeBob. Very funny. The song itself is fucking hilarious just because of Patrick.
Yeah, song CAMPFIRESONG song.
Like he was going so hardcore.
He was, dude. He was going full on Slipknot.
SpongeBob smashing the guitar after.
Yeah, dude. Squidward not doing a damn thing because he's a lazy son of a bitch.
Simple
but he's the
song,
most relatable.
very memorable song, and a legacy song in early SpongeBob.
Yeah. I will argue this one could be in cleanliness is next to managerliness, but I'm not going to put it there.
I think we should leave all content. Everyone that's in Masterpiece is a good contender for the cleanliness is next to the managerliness. So yeah, it's definitely contender. Masterpiece for sure.
Oh, all right. Do the Sponge. Now, you know what? I'm putting this in horrible because it's extremely forgettable. I actually forgot the song existed.
So did I. There's not much to say about this one.
No, it's clearly one of those like, Chubby Checker, the Twist type songs.
Very early SpongeBob.
Yes, very, very early. I think one of the first... I can actually look on the DVD again. One of the first episodes it had to be. The Chaperone, it was... I'm actually not seeing it. On episode 12. It was paired with Employee of the Month. Wow, another one of the better episodes.
Yeah. Man. There's nothing much to really say about the song. Like, this is a party song in a way. It was their version of a party song. Do the Sponge.
Yeah,
it gets everybody up and dancing.
It was their version of like Chubby Checker the Twist.
Do the Twist or the Cha-Cha Slide or like the Cupid Shuffle or like any one of those dance songs that has the crowd going.
Yeah, yeah. The
Macarena. Doesn't work. It works. It obviously works in universe, but not IRL. Although the fact that people got sent to the hospital because of it was pretty fucking funny.
That's true, it was. However, again, just the actual song itself.
No, I got nothing on it. Horrible. No. Horrible works. I'm trying to re-listen. It'd probably being good, but horrible.
Yeah.
That's smart. Put forgettable in there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the bottom tier for those listening on Spotify. The bottom tier is now horrible/forgettable. So, because let's be honest, even if a song is forgettable, doesn't mean it's horrible, and if a song is horrible, doesn't mean it's forgettable.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next up, we got Fun.
Yes, and I'm torn between Masterpiece and Great. I think it's fantastic.
Another legacy song.
It is. It's a fantastic legacy song.
Legacy song and old SpongeBob.
That's true. But are we rating it because it's old high because it's old SpongeBob or because it is a great song?
It is a great song. And the fact that we're calling it a great song probably means that it's going to be sticking in great. Because unlike the Campfire song, that was a consensus masterpiece.
Yes. Fun, there was still some debate with it.
Like, the lyrics in that, the song itself is funny, it's...
Well, Plankton being
smart.
There too.
F is for friends who do stuff together, U is for you and me. And it's one of the most memeable songs, too, because you can easily, like, change the lyrics in it.
That is, yeah,
like,
you.
Like, F is for fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, you can also do funny stuff with it, yeah.
And I'm going to give a couple extra points of Plankton's version of it afterwards.
Yes, F is for fire that burns down the stadium.
Use for uranium.
Bombs.
And is for no survivors.
When
you done?
Yeah. Oh my God, SpongeBob hit puberty. Jesus. All right.
I mean, if you listen to modern SpongeBob, it does sound like it.
yeah. Which thankfully I don't because I have good taste. But
Sure. All right. Yeah. So yeah, great for sure.
All
great
right.
for sure.
Gary Come Home. Now you know what? This is gonna be a bit of a, and I'll admit this is a bit of a homer take because I loved this episode when I was a kid. I'm putting Gary Come Home in a masterpiece. I love this song. Just Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now
I agree with
gone.
you. I think it's a masterpiece of a song because it was. Is this like one of the first episodes post movie?
Yes, I believe it was.
Again, that like 10 to 12 episode stretch of just dime after dime after dime of episodes.
Yep, still
and then
really
it just
good episodes.
fell apart. And it just fell apart.
Unfortunately, yeah, like season 4 part 2, like when that DVD came out, that had all the dud episodes, which ironically was the DVD that I had as a kid for that season.
But it was a different episode. Like it wasn't your average SpongeBob episode. So the song for the said episode, different. Not what you would expect out of a SpongeBob episode. It was like more heartbreak.
Yeah, which I think is what helped make it different and helped make it a legitimately good song.
The change of pace, the change of style. You wouldn't expect this in a SpongeBob episode. The lyrics are great. The vocals are great. This is a fantastic song.
The actual instrumental with the string section, that's really good. And plus
masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece. I agree. Oh, all right. Goofy, Goober. Rock.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, I'm putting it above Gary Come Home because this is better than the original I Wanna Rock. In my opinion, this is better than Twisted Sister.
And that's a good song to begin with.
It is. It's a really good song. But the fact that SpongeBob takes
a parody of I Wanna Rock in SpongeBob. Come on, man. With the dumbest possible lyrics in like a punk rock style. Put your tongues away! Like, could you just imagine them in the recording booth?
That must
singing
have been hilarious.
Their heart out. Cause all I want to say, if you tell me not to pronounce, say no way! No, freaking way! Shout out for the random expletive in frickin' at the time being thrown in there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the 80s. They couldn't say fuck in a PG movie once and get away with it, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's a fantastic song.
But props to them for having the balls to include. Props to them for having the balls to include that, though. Because if that was modern, my good God, would the complaints be rolling in? Probably.
I don't know. I feel like rock music has really died in the last decade, to where people either
like that's a whole different discussion in modern.
Yeah,
it's modern animation. That's a whole different discussion.
Yeah,
the
entire switch up of the style of music. That's
The timing of it is perfect at the end of the movie.
Yep, it feels deserved.
It is a fucking amazing song.
Yep. I will say a contender I think should have been on here, but I get why it's not, because it's not animated. It's not actually technically in the episode or the show. SpongeBob and Patrick confront the psychic wall of energy. I think should have been here.
I
love that song. That fucking great Black Keys song. At least I believe it's the Black Keys.
Something like that. But moving on. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? I just had a sandwich. No ordinary sandwich. A sandwich made with jellyfish jelly.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I hit that good.
You did. Hauser, fucking good job, man. That was fucking good. Alright, I'm thinking high grade. I think it's not quite masterpiece, but I think it's very, very fun. But above the fun song,
it's one of those stupid, silly songs. Are we actually like ranking it like that?
I think that's how we do it. Yeah, we rank them like how we.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so in between fun and striped sweater for sure.
Striped sweater, yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, but just having a random NPC at the time, well, I think this is Fred, my leg guy.
Yep, my leg, yep.
Break into song about putting jellyfish jelly on a fucking Krabby Patty.
It's the first time anyone had done it. Nobody knew how good it was.
That is just fantastic writing. Like, to fit, like, that age of SpongeBob where, like, the comedy is still there. This is hilarious.
Yes, it's a really, really good sequence.
Mm-hmm. And what was it? It was only like a 30-second song too, but it's a memorable 30 seconds compared to
Gary Come
Never
Home?
mind. No. I was thinking striped sweater, because arguably enough, like, you would say that striped sweater is more memorable than I just had a sandwich. But then I just feel like what even is this song called? Hey, all you people.
I think it's just Jellyfish Jelly song, something like that.
Something like that. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I fucking sang a part of it.
You sang like half the song.
Yeah, it's more upbeat. It's like more in your face, which is why it's better.
Oh, it is literally called "Hey All You People."
upbeat, in your face. It's better. In
It's got that
between
tempo
the fun
change.
song. Yep, in between the fun song and Striped
Yep.
Sweater. It's like a Disney song in a way where something random happens, like something so simple happens, and then just the guy breaks into song, dancing all over the place. This is Disney. This is a fucking Disney song, basically.
Don't make me talk about Snow White. All right. We gotta move on because we still got like 8 other songs to get to after this one. Pizza Delivery, and you know what?
Rustic Cray. It's not better than the Campfire song.
No, you don't think so? You know what? Actually,
it's a cappella, but yeah, that's cool. It's one lyric repeated though.
That's true. It's just crusty crab pizza. You know what?
Once again, legacy song.
I'm putting it between Gary Come Home and Goofy Goober Rock.
That's fine with me.
That swayed my mind. It's still one of the best. It's still incredibly memorable. But it really is just the...
But now, here's my debate. Is it better than the fun song? Because now I'm starting to think we're undervaluing the fun song.
I don't know, because like F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and
versus
me.
versus SpongeBob beatboxing for 7 seconds and then just going crusty cray, yeah.
Me. Like, I can't really do it right now, but like, I don't know. I think. Because keep in mind, it's not about which one is more memorable. It's about which one is better to you.
I think it's on the same tier as the fun song. Is it better than Gary Come Home? Really?
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
I think I think we take out a masterpiece and it leads the great.
Leads the great. I'm actually fine with that. I'm fine with it leading the great. It's like neck and neck with fun.
All right.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Tiny Tim.
Things that bother you never bother me. I've been having a fun. I don't fucking know that second lyric.
The first song in SpongeBob.
The first ever musical number, technically, if you're excluding the intro song, which I'm surprised isn't here. Living in the Sunlight, Loving in the Moonlight. Or I think it's actually technically just Living in
the Sunlight.
Yeah, I think it's just Living in the Sunlight.
I don't agree that you're putting it ahead of the Campfire song. I think it should be in between Goofy Goober Rock and Gary Come Home.
I think you're undervaluing the masterpiece of Tiny Tim.
Tim, fantastic, yes, but
yes,
if it's the only thing that's holding me back is that this is just a transition song. Like, it has no relevance in the plot or anything. It's just there.
But then again, are we?
I think we're ranking this just because Tiny Tim, it's a good song, but it doesn't. And just because it's like the ukulele, so it fits the SpongeBob vibe.
That's true. Very Hawaiian. Very.
Is it? It's not exactly like a quote unquote SpongeBob song.
That's true.
Which is why, honestly, it's a masterpiece of a song. Yeah, but for a SpongeBob point, I just put it in good, ahead of Best Day Ever.
No, I'm not. I can't. No. This is based off song quality. It is not based off of how good does it fit in SpongeBob. Because if that was the case, Best Day Ever could have gone in great or even masterpiece.
True.
So, you know, if
think about it, is it better than Gary Come Home? Is it better than the Krusty Krab Pizza? Is it better than Fun?
Yes, and yes. You know what? I'll compromise with you, Sporty. I'll go between Krusty Krab and between Fun.
Is that what you think is the right move, though?
No, I think right move is top masterpiece.
I was thinking of putting it behind Gary Come Home.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll do that. Because keep in mind, I've been listening to this song a lot, actually. The past, week, weirdly, I've been listening to this song a lot. So
there might be recency bias.
There could be, but then again, the pizza delivery song I've listened to like 87,000 times over the last like 10 years.
Yes.
So.
But just think about this. This is like the first ever song in SpongeBob Man. It's not like a SpongeBob song. If you didn't listen to this like 2 weeks ago, where would you rank it? Because you're like, oh yeah, this song exists.
I probably would have gone middle of great.
There's my point exactly. There's recency bias here, though. That's why I think compromising with putting it at the end of Masterpiece works.
Fair. You know what? I like that, Sporty. I agree with that.
Put me on a fucking debate team.
Yeah, we should. All right. Next up, the Goofy Goober, the actual Goofy Goober theme song. The I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah. You're a Goofy Goober, yeah. We're all Goofy Goobers, yeah. Goofy, Goofy, Goofy Goober, yeah.
Above best day ever. There's not much to really say about it because the best part of it was Goofy Goober Rock. Like, this is just a predecessor to it.
Yeah, it's just a holdover. It's a way to give the Goofy Goober thing like a theme so you know what it is.
Again, in the episode, hilarious because SpongeBob and Patrick are absolutely wasted on ice cream.
Technically not an episode, it's the movie, but...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, I would give you that. I mean, I might have gone above the Pearl song, but I think Top of Good is fine.
Ripped Pants.
And when I ripped...
I believe this is the second musical number.
I believe
now, here's just my take. It's above Campfire Song.
I don't know if I can say that. I'm just putting it here because it is going to be a masterpiece tier. I don't think I'd put it above Campfire Song. It's really good. But I'll be honest, I don't think about this often when I think best SpongeBob songs.
It's one of those songs, though. I agree. It's one of... Unlike some of the other songs that are on here, like, you'll listen to it a couple times, it'll be in your head, and you're like, oh, yeah. But this thing it sticks for some reason. I think it's because of the fucking vocal.
When Big Larry came around just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a
When
clown.
Big Larry came around just to put him down. Nah, it's fucking SpongeBob's... Who did SpongeBob's voice there?
I don't know. I can look that up.
But that's what's the earworm part about it. I know I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse, but fuck you. Like, yeah. That shit dicks in your fucking head. Not for like a day. That shit could be up in your head for like a week. At least for me. Like, I would listen to this and be like, damn.
It could. But I mean, like... I mean, here's the thing.
Okay,
you gotta keep in mind, Sporty.
okay.
It's a Beach Boys song.
True. So...
Like, no, like, literally a Beach Boys song.
Yeah. Okay, so here. I'm looking at it now.
sang it.
Okay. This is where my... It's better than Living in the Sunlight to me. It's better than Gary Come Home, but it's not better than those two. How about that?
Fair. I would probably take Gary Come Home over it, but I will give you the vocals, and the fact that it's a Beach Boys song, I will give you that. Middle of Masterpiece.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay, so top of Masterpiece. Band Geeks, this is, of course,
Band
Sweet
Geeks,
Victory.
the best episode of SpongeBob ever.
One of the best. I would have to rewatch a lot of them to say what the best is, in my opinion. But, Sweet Victory. How can you not have this at the top of Masterpiece, dude? One of the best songs just of all time. It's so good. It's Sweet Victory, dude. Like, it was played at the fucking Super Bowl.
When we're talking, like, the term legacy songs I've been using, this is the legacy song.
Yeah.
Off of a legacy episode.
When anybody plays the episode or plays Sweet Victory, they think of each other. You say the episode Band Geeks, you think Sweet Victory. When people start singing Sweet Victory, they think
you
of
think
Band
SpongeBob.
Geeks. Yep, you think SpongeBob in his little outfit there, holding the mic and singing.
The first episode, noted, the first episode where Squidward won.
That's true, and the only episode I think where he's really ever won. Or one of the very few. Or no, because the Great Snow Race, he also won there. He also got his Squidward Testicles trophy. So
yeah, I'm with you there. Top of masterpiece.
Yeah,
definitely a top contender for cleanliness is next to managerliness.
Definitely.
All right, I want to go home is next though.
Yep.
I want to go home. Just put it in forgettable because I completely forgot this song existed.
No, not that easy, Sporty. It's not that easy.
Until 2 hours ago.
I remembered this song.
Okay, where would you put it?
Top of masterpiece, easy. No, I'd honestly probably put it great, like right above the Sweater song. But we talked about this earlier. I'm a country fan, so I loved this song. It's sung by Junior Brown, or the low part, the I wanna go home.
That part was funny.
That's Junior Brown. That's a really good country singer. That's fuck. But you know what? To compromise, because I know you said put it in forgettable. Can we at least give it top good?
That's fine. It's better than Best Day Ever and the Goofy Goober song.
Is it better than the Pearl song?
For me, the Pearl song. For me, Boys Who Cry should be a top of good, but we compromise and put it at bottom of great. I think I Want to Go Home should be on top of good. I think Boys Who Cry is better.
Well, I think that you're a Britney Spears fan then. I think you're a closeted Britney Spears fan. But
what the fuck? Where do you get that from?
I mean, Boys Who Cry, Justin Timberlake, he fucked Britney Spears for a while. I mean...
You wanted to put Boys Who Cry higher.
Hey. We don't need to get into stuff that's irrelevant, Sporty. All that matters is that you're choosing Boys Who Cry right now.
Who the fuck is Sporty?
Whoever the hell you are. Hauser, whatever the hell your name here is. Hauser.
Sons' fucking nightmare.
Yes. Alright. When Worlds Collide. Now...
That's, honest to God, a perfect spot.
I'll admit, I forgot the song existed until about a month and a half ago when it just randomly entered my head with the When Worlds Collide.
Here's the problem with that.
It's in a really forgettable episode, I'm pretty sure, right?
No, it was in the fucking UGG episode, I think it was.
Okay, it's the most forgettable part of UGG then.
It was at the very end.
Yeah, it was
in an episode. It was in an episode that didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to be in this episode. It should not have been in this episode.
No, it honestly should have been in that SB-129, the one where Squidward goes to the future.
I agree, but it is it is a good song.
It is.
When worlds collide. Worlds collide.
And come on, you got Bill Fagerbakke to rap on a song? Come on.
Okay, just for that alone, you gotta argue it's better than I Want to Go Home. Bro.
Okay, yeah, all right. It's higher than Boys Don't Cry. I would agree with you.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So
this
the Aladdin song.
Not the same without you.
I'll just put it here just for to rust it. Yeah, this kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a grill. All right.
I believe Mr. Lawrence was the one who voiced Krabs in this one.
Really?
I think so. It was not Clancy.
I thought that it was Clancy Brown. I thought they actually got him to sing.
It was not. I think it was Mr. Lawrence.
All right. This song, by the way, is actually officially called "This Grill Is Not at Home."
Oh.
I'm trying to find it right now. It was sung by, if it wants to load Wikipedia, Clancy Brown.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah, Clancy Brown and Tom Kenny.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't. I could have swore because it did not sound like Clancy. Maybe an episode. An episode was different. On album, it wasn't. Then on album or something.
Oh, it might have been on the album, but yeah, it's saying here that it was Clancy Brown on the SpongeBob.
Here is the part that is so tough to grade this. This is actually probably the toughest one to grade.
Oh?
This was the song that basically played as like the tribute after Steven Hillenburg died.
Yeah.
It hit a lot more than it should.
It did. Like
because like this is the perfect song because like this show is not the same without. This show was never the same without him. The second he left, it turned to shit.
You said the first 12 episodes of season 4 were good.
True, those were good, but but you might have to argue that he might have still had a hand in those.
He could have, yeah. But then again, even then, when he came back, like season 8 or 9, whenever it was,
the episodes suddenly got, but they were better than what they were.
Which wasn't saying much. It went from being horrible to being bad. I mean, I love Hillenburg as much as the next guy. I'm not one of those ARG guys with the "See You in Hell" Steven Hillenburg. I'm not one of those guys, but a little bit of the glaze, a little bit of the glaze.
I know, but I'm just this was the song that basically was playing as like the tribute for when he died.
Yeah, and you know what? It's fair, like you said, it fits, it works well. I think I just don't want to taint it, like painting it to Hillenburg, and I say that because SpongeBob 3 sucked dick, and it had that Steven Hillenburg, rest in peace, Steven Hillenburg at the end, and that always rubbed me the wrong way. That it was basically a promotion for Camp Coral, and they put that at the end. That always rubbed me the wrong way, so I don't want to, in a way, associate it with SpongeBob 3. I think that's my mindset. Keep in mind, I'm probably autistic, so that's probably my association.
But before that, it was an okay song.
Yeah, I'd probably go high good, maybe low great, like...
I'm with you there. I think it's better. Is it better than Boys Who Cry?
Yes, it's better than Boys Don't Cry. I think just the meme of Bill Fagerbakke rapping has to put that above it, but it's like very close.
All right, 2 songs left. We got Loop De Loop next.
I think we end with Loop De Loop. No, because we're gonna have a debate on the last one. I think. All right, Loop De Loop. I love this one. This is always one of my favorites.
It's a fantastic song, but I don't think it's worthy of being in a masterpiece, though.
No, I not that, but I would personally put it high grade.
I think it's better than Hey All You People, but worse than Fun.
Okay, I can give you that. I mean, given I recorded a cover of this like a decade ago, or not a decade ago, like 6 years ago, I never uploaded it, but I just did like a little vocal cover of it. It was fun. I like this song. It's really, really fun. You do the loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. You go over and in, left to right.
Yeah.
Time again, and you make it right. You do the loop-de-loop. See, like, you remember the lyrics. It's so simple.
Yes.
Like, this is the song that fucking taught me how to tie my shoes when I was a little kid. I'm pretty sure it was. I was like 7, 8 years old, and I finally learned, because I always used to wear just the Velcro shit, because that shit was on fleek. But,
okay, I like it where it is.
Yeah, I do too. It was good. All right, now
lastly, Wishing Well.
Yeah, the Wishing Well song. The
great episode. Great episode. Okay song.
Oh, we might agree a little more than I thought, actually, then.
I think it should I think it leads good. In good. And that's really it.
My country roots,
That's my opinion.
That's fair. For me, because I'm assuming we're combining both of them into one, right? We're not just going one over the other.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the first one was...
the only reason why is because I'm putting the episode aside from the song.
Oh yeah, I am too. I was just asking if we're using both of them or just one over the other. I think the first one is very bland. The first time he sings it is very bland. I think the lyrics fit. It's towards Squidward. It's fun. It's just a bit bland. The second time, though, I always preferred the second time he sings it because
the reprise is better.
Yeah, the reprise. Yeah, they're down in the well. They're down in the well. They're trying to dig their way out or whatever, and
they're trying to dig to the magic.
Or dig to the magic. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, they dig out. They dig their way out when Squidward gets in. But yeah, they're trying to dig to the magic.
But yeah, is that better or worse than Homesick Sandy?
I'd argue worse. I love country music. I love country music. So
I'll give you it. I'll give you it.
Yeah, I've given you a couple. You've given me a couple. So.
All right. So we're putting it in between.
I will say neck and neck with Texas, but just slightly worse for me.
All right, so let's look through what we got now, and see if we want to make any like switches in category.
If
Horrible and Unforgettable only has one song, which is fine.
Yeah. I will argue if we're allowed like changing categories or whichever one we're in, I'd say Boys Don't Cry below Texas and the Welsh song. I don't think it belongs in great. It's Squidward.
I think it should go in between.
In between the Whale and Texas?
Yes.
All right, I'd give you that. It's just because we're not ranking Squidward's version. It's just the Boys Don't Cry version.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Because if it was Squidward, again, it'd be a masterpiece, but...
It'd probably be Cleanliest Next to Manager list.
It very well... It honestly could be, dude. Squidward's the fucking goat. Oh, shit. But aside from that, I mean...
Good is fine how it is. Masterpiece so far, from best to worst in that category, we got the Pizza Delivery Song, Fun Song, Loop-de-Loop, Hey All You People, Striped Sweater, When Worlds Collide, and This Grill's Not a Home.
Yeah, I think you mean great tier. You said masterpiece tier.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a great tier. And of course, again, good. Texas, Boys Don't Cry, The Well, Goofy Goober, yeah, and Best Day Ever. Masterpiece, I don't know if I want to make any changes, aside from just choosing a song for Cleanliness next to Managerliness, because I think all of them work. I think... Living in the Sunlight, I still think should be above Gary Come Home, but I'm not gonna fight for it. I'm not gonna fight for it. I'm just...
Part of me wants to put for great tier, though. For great tier, I kind of want to move Fun down next to Striped Sweater.
Yeah, because the more I'm telling you, man,
the more I'm thinking about it, the Fun song is a great song, but it's there.
Yeah, okay.
I think Hey All You People and Loop-de-Loop is better.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I'm glad we can come to that agreement.
But are any of those three? But is Loop-de-Loop or Hey All You People? Is any of that better than the Pizza Delivery Song?
No, I don't think so. I think Krusty Krab, yeah, pizza is.
Crab pizza.
I think it's the
right.
top of grade.
So
it's
for masterpiece, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. So for masterpiece, we got a choice between Sweet Victory, the Campfire song, Goofy Goober Rock, Ripped Pants, Gary Come Home, and Living in the Sunlight.
Yes, we do. Hauser.
I think it's down to the first three that I listed.
Yep. I think so too. I mean, of course, I would be pushing for Living in the Sunlight just because I love that song. But between the top three, because it wouldn't make sense to just put one of the bottom three. Oh, shit.
All three of them are so close.
They are.
All three of them have such a case. Sweet Victory is the legacy song I think again, legacy song, legacy episode.
I think it's been slightly, and I do mean ever so slightly, tarnished by the fact that they didn't play it at the Super Bowl. They teased it, and then they just didn't go through.
Yep,
I think that
they made up for it in the most recent Super Bowl.
How?
By actually playing it then.
I didn't realize that.
They did. On the fucking Nickelodeon version, they played the whole song.
Okay, that doesn't count.
I know.
I mean, like the real Super Bowl, not some fake kiddie Super Bowl.
True.
But it's still, they're never gonna do it. That was the time to do it.
Yeah.
The only
time
it was
to honor Stephen Hillenburg.
And then they just shit all over his grave. See you in hell, NFL executives.
But if it's tarnished by then, but this is just the song in like.
Well, see, because when I think of the song, though, if I'm not thinking of SpongeBob, I'm thinking, damn, they should have played that at the Super Bowl.
That's true.
Just like how if they did play it, I would be thinking, damn, they played the song at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'll give you that. So, the Campfire song. Truly a perfect song.
Arguably. It is arguably a perfect song. It's one of the best SpongeBob ones.
It's the only one in the top three that are actually sang by the character.
That is true.
It's in how memorable it is, the comedy in the song.
Yeah, but again, for like the cleanliness and managerliness, are we deciding what the most fun song is, or are we going off what the best song overall is?
The best overall.
You know what?
That hits all the marbles.
Because you know what? My pick would probably be Goofy Goober Rock then.
That's what I was thinking in a way, because
I love Goofy Goober Rock.
It is a cover of I Want to Rock by Twisted Sister.
Well, also,
who in their right mind would have expected that from SpongeBob?
Or thought that would work?
It's by far one of the most memorable ones. Has the dumbest possible lyrics.
But the funniest possible lyrics, too.
I'm sorry, but the one part where the song literally stops halfway through so he can, like, go, like, hilarious. Just
used to scare me as a kid, actually.
What?
Because the song, keep in mind, I was like 4 or 5 years old when I first saw the SpongeBob movie.
Go ahead and try. The kid inside will set you free. I'm gonna get the pop.
Well, no, it's because it's so out of nowhere. And keep in mind, I'm like 4 or 5 and watching the movie, and there's like this nice song, and then it just stops to have this out of nowhere voice. Just fucking like I
want to know what they were thinking when they put that in, but I am so glad that they put that in.
I am too. I hope.
Harry,
what up?
I'm sorry, Harry. PM saving.
Yeah, no problem.
I think we have a winner.
Yes, we do. I agree. I think
ladies and gentlemen. Okay, shut up. But ladies and gentlemen, Goofy Goober Rock is our pick as the best ever SpongeBob song. Is the cleanliness being next to managerliness.
And it actually fits too, because it's from the movie too.
Rock, yep.
I didn't think of that. Let's go. Alright, there you go, boys. Undisputed, uncontested champion of SpongeBob movie songs. The Goofy Goober Rock song. Hauser, I think that was a pretty damn good time we had together.
It was a fantastic time, and I really hope everybody who listened in made it this far. Made it this far. What the fuck? Made it this far. Shout out to everybody who made it this far, and we hope to see you all soon.
Yes, indeed. We hope you enjoyed the debut episode of Whatever Else, the podcast where we just talk about whatever the hell we want, literally anything and everything. What a grouping of topics we paired. Brad Pitt, Britney Spears, and the SpongeBob tier list. We hope to see you next time, whenever that is, whether it's a week from now, a month from now, hopefully not a year from now. But again, if you enjoyed, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us if you're on Spotify or anywhere else this might be. From Hauser and PM Rice, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best. This is the best podcast around. And that's the fact. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.